thing about justice out here is that it don't come with sirens. No flashing lights, no Concord backup, no courtroom, just silence. And maybe if you're lucky, a Tholos floating 150 off your can, with eyes sharper than a sister's probe. They called it overkill when I fit it. Cloaky Tholas, precision mods, blasters tuned to whisper. But I'm not here for flash, I'm here to watch. It's not about being the fastest or the deadliest. It's about being present when the crime unfolds. You the cloak when it's right, not when it's dramatic. Not when the fleet shouts, but when the target hits that one last can and thinks, yeah, I got away with it.
You didn't, mate.
Because I'm here, and I'm fit for judgment.
Tholos don't need flash, it just needs intention. Cloak up, line up, shut up, let the stars do the talking. I've sat in holes for hours, watching herons pick apart wrecks like vultures. Waiting, silent, while the others log off. Grab tea, forget we're even on patrol. But don't forget, I remember every name, every fit, every crime. Scarred and static across the chain. You loot one relic can in sacred wormhole space, and I'll remember you. You fire one salvo your beam, where the sleepers fell, and I'll track you from sun to sig. It's more than just a destroyer, it's a judgment vessel. It floats in the dark like a whisper of consequence. And when I decloak, you feel it, not the lock, not the scram, not even the volley. You feel regret. That's what justice is out here. Not loud, not glorious, just a shape in the dark that reminds you wormhole space is watched, that someone's keeping score. So if you ever see local flicker and you think the system's clear, if your D-scan shows nothing and the cans are ripe, just ask yourself, is it really empty? Or is justice sitting 150 off in a cloaky Tholos, waiting to decide if today you pay?
I woke up with a dry mouth and a kill mail still fresh on my HUD. Ships parked in a perch, can't remember if it's cloaked or if I just dreamed that part. Thermal paste on the keyboard, quave stain on my wrist rest on some getting corp chat arguing about whether trigs are technically wormhole born. They're not, mate, shut up. I check tripwire, it's blank, no chain, no cigs, just one sad dot floating in the abyss. That dot is me. I sip lukewarm quaif and check D-scan. You can tell a lot about a man by how often he taps D-scan. And right now I'm spamming it like it owes me is still nothing, even the ghosts are cloaks a day. You ever look out the viewport and realize there's no sunrise in J-space, just this constant oppressive milky blue glow, like someone smeared toothpaste over reality and called it a Nikki's. There's a heron listed in the kill history, I think we caught it, could have been a different heron. They all look the same, flat, smug, disposable. Anyway, Blitz pinned me at 0300, said we had movement, I missed it, overslept in a safe spot. Yeah, big bad WHPD officer, defender of the dark, too tired to log in, too wired to log out. There's no sun here, mate, just pings, pints, and a polite promise of violence. And still I unducked.
gas cloud like you're part of the decor. Get ready to spring like a jaguar in a bomber coat, and then float. Just a little, just enough. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Had the dirt bag, had the perch, had the patience of a nun in a sacrificial church. We watching for 10 minutes, slow orbit, crackling cans, blind to the fate that we held in our hands. Fleet on grid, cloaks tight, no chatter, don't move. Dispatch says, doesn't matter. But I moved just one nudge, accidental, minimal. Forgot I wasn't in a safe and the sun was subliminal. Drifted out a shadow, 1 meter, maybe 3. Suddenly I'm glowing like a beacon on a bloody Christmas tree. D-scan spike, he bounced, of course he did. The cloak by the sun, that's how it's done. Spent half an hour stalking, now the fleet's stunned. You think you're the hunter till your ship lights up like a neon sign saying, "Oi, shoot me up!" The cloak by the sun, rookie sin. Should've hit stop, but I let the drift win. One bright beam and now he's gone. Left me in grid shame with a cloak that's off. It's not even hot, that star just bright and smug like it knows. It's done this to other mugs. Squizzes laughing, dispatch is quiet. Douche just sighs like this whole thing's a riot. I click the cloak, recloak, pretend like I'm fine, but that dirt bag is long gone, slipped off the line. We lost the mark, we lost the play, and I lost my right to scan that day. Soaked by the sun, betrayal by light. I was made a shadow, now I'm pure spite. All that setup, ruined by drift. Another wormhole kill that don't exist. The cloak by the sun, embarrassing scene. Whole fleet cloaked, except for me. He walked to a safe, and we just sat, pretending that I didn't wreck the trap. You need to anchor your ship. Yeah. Thanks, Mo. Where were you when I was drifting into oblivion? Probably AFK. Eating noodles. The sun don't care, it just burns and teaches you what patience earns. But even justice has blind spots, and mine was 7,000 km from my line. So yeah, that's the story. Cloaked in darkness, betrayed by brilliance. Another relic raider gone, another ping in dispatches log. Filed under cause of failure, pilot error, or more accurately, the cloak by the sun.
I'm floating in a dead channel. Lights dim on the bridge, and my comes dead like a crit wormhole. Dispatch, where are you at? Dispatch,
Where are you at? It's past midnight, and my crew's in a loop of radio static. Each beep a hollow reminder of lost SIGs and ghosts that only D-scan sees. I hit call after call, the chat is empty, it's like talking to a closed channel. No matter how many pings I send, silence replies. I start whispering like I'm mad. Dispatch, you there? We got movement out here and I need a bloody answer. But all I get is the hum of the ship's engine, the occasional crackle of a half-heard alert. I watch the clock tick, 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 tick. Each second stretching into another overdue message. And I'm here, stuck in a conversation with emptiness.
Dispatch, you there? Why is it so quiet when danger's in the air? We're scanning the void, chasing echoes tonight. All I need is one voice to set this wrong to right.
Hours dragging on, and every ping feels like a whispered ghost story. A tale of what could have been a perfect gank that ended in a void of lost orders. I I dial up the come again, voice low, edging on frustration. Oi, dispatch, are you off on lunch or what? I'm here watching statics dance, waiting for a spark of instruction. The silence cuts deeper than any misaligned probe, and in that echo I hear my own doubts. Am I the only one left here, chasing shadows in J-space, while the real world moves on without me? Maybe it's not about the chase, or even the SIGs that vanish. It's about knowing someone's in the fight with you. Even when the channel's dead, I keep my hope dim, like a half-lit control panel, waiting for that flicker on dispatcher's end.
Dispatch you there, one damn word through this static air. Just a roger, simple copy that, to remind me of more than just echoes in the black.
Then, just as the night stretches on too long, a murmur, a crackle, a spark, deputy reads you loud. Comes the voice rough and real, breaking the void like a lifeline. It's not a flood of orders or a new solution, but it's enough to remind me, in this endless orbit of static and silence, I'm not alone, even if we're miles apart. One voice in the dark can mean the difference between a wasted night and a mission saved. So I nod to the empty seat beside me, and I tap my cum with hope renewed. Dispatch, thanks for coming through. For a moment, the wormhole doesn't feel so lonely. I lean back, letting the soft cadence of that word mend what the void had nearly broken.
We're ready. Fleet staged, cloaks tight, cans untouched, re-exits scanned. Then it happened. The wormhole blinked, and dispatch said the words we all dread. The cat's in the hole. It's always the same. One newt, one name, one dumb bloody Proteus with a feline to blame. Mittens in hell, cat fangs, 420 fluffy or worse, just pause ironic and mean. He decloaks at 70, bookmarks fast, hits a relic, notes out, gone in a flash. Moose says it's bait, Duche says it's content. I say it's a waste of my bloody time, innit? He's not here to fight, he's here to wind us up like a furball with a warp core and 0 cups.
The cat's in a hole, now we wait. Fleet on grid while he circles fate. Cans untouched but our patience ain't. He's purring around in covered pain. The cat's in a hole and he's got no shame. Hold operation pause for one dumb name. He's not gonna loot, he's not gonna brawl. He's just gonna bounce until we lose it all.
Most watching SIGs like a hawk with a limp. Calls out, he just cloaked again. I say, how long we doing this for? Douche until he dies or we log off sore. But he don't die, he warps to the sun, to a moon, to some off-grid mark that we don't have tuned. Dispatcher's voice crackles, can someone at least probe him? But we're burnt out, round out, I'm running out of vim. You ever feel that to pray? While the cat plays with you. Yeah, that's J-Space, where the dumbest names bring the biggest headaches. Whisker 69, oh come off it.
The cat's in a hole, it's a cosmic joke. One pilot in a Proteus wearing invisibility cloak. We've got bubbles, DPS, full fleet fed, but he's tucked between SIGs, messing with our heads. The cat's in a hole, he won't engage, just whoops and wiggles and rights our rage. We came for justice, he came to troll. Now we're all losing to a bloody cat in a hole.
Eventually he vanishes. Maybe logged, maybe jumped, maybe warped off to another system to ruin someone else's day. Fleet stands down, dispatch sighs, and we all pretend like we didn't just spend 40 minutes being emotionally dismantled by a Proteus named Snuggleclaws.
I was lined up perfect. Got the sig centered like a mug of tea on a coaster. Probe strength high, confidence higher. Drop the probes, they out like a spider web. Jam scan one, yeah, wheat red thread. Move them in, feeling blessed. Sig sitting fat like a sleeper nest. Scan two, we're yellow, I'm mellow. Deep breath, probe halo, with just a 25, I'm in that zone. Mouth steady, feel it in my bones. Click, scan like I'm clocking fate. Expect green like I'm past the gate, but no, it's gone. Evaporated like dispatcher's patience when the chain's outdated. Yeah, I had it like 96.7%. Did you bookmark the position? No. Signal lost on scan 3, it just dipped, mate. Disappeared like a bomber with a cover plate. Had it locked, I swear, then it bailed. Now I'm sitting here bitter in a scanning tail failed. Signal lost on scan 3, that's the sting. Like landing in a bubble with no ping. I'm 1 second solid, next it's missed. Like my last 3 kills never exist. Dispatch pipes in with a deadpan side. Try again, mate. Realign, so I do, I try. I act like it's fine, but inside I'm stress eating isk in my mind. The hole was gold C4 with a static eye. Loop dreams, astro with bad hole. I had it in scan range, I saw the probes dance. Then Bob whispered, not a chance. I check signal history, nothing but blanks. Like chasing ghosts in sleeper tanks. Every time I move, the data resets. And I'm just a mug in a scanning net. Signal lost on scan 3, yeah it hurts. Worse than losing loot to the wreckage purge. I was poised, I was locked, I was primed to strike. Now I'm mumbling to myself through the endless nights. Signal lost on scan 3, straight lies. Tripwire says sig expired, I sigh. Could've been a gank, could've been fame, but all I got is shame and a nameless chain. You ever feel like the probes are judging you, hovering there in perfect geometry, like 8 tiny therapists with bad news? Maybe you're the problem, mate. Yeah, maybe I am. So I relaunch, start again, pretend like I'm calm, like I'm zen, but deep down I know the hole's moved on and I'm just here playing space Pokemon with grief instead of fun. Signal lost on scan 3, final now. Added to the list of heroic fails. J-Space don't care about your pride or prep. It just whispers, try again while you quietly wept. I close the scanner, check D-scan, nothing. Just me, my probes, and the soft sound of dispatch, judging in silence.
You ever line up on a target? Everything just right, fleet in position, cloak's about to drop, and then your finger betrays you. Yeah, this one's about that.
We had him stretch using a data site, aligned like a toast rack, clicking cans without a fright. Douche was point, Moo had scram me. I was the DPS man, confessor fit tight, loaded, primed, then I warped to the goddamn sun, misclicked the bookmark, fat fingered like a noob. Should've been deaf, but I hit warp to zoo like a bloke on shrooms. Saw the grid dissolve, stars flash past, and knew right then this shame was gonna last. I warped. You what?
Yeah, I warped off accidentally. Dead silence. Like the system itself was holding back laughter.
Warped off by accident, that's my crime. Ruined the gank in record time. Had him locked, he was gonna pop. Then I full set myself to the solar shot. Warped off by accident, press F for fail. Whole fleet cloaked, but I derailed. He got away, we lost the kill. Because I can't tell my son BM from a bloody still.
Moose calling me names I can't repeat. Dispatch the size, guess the hole won't get clean this week. Strangers walked out, probably still laughing. Docked up somewhere, telling his mates about the idiot that did the great vanishing. I walked back too late, target gone. Rex cold, fleet annoyed, moral balance withdrawn. Douche's quiet, too quiet, that's worse than rage. Means he's screenshotting this for the next dispatch page.
You know what it's like? It's like dropping your pint in a pub, right as everyone's cheering the goal. You were the moment,
Now you're the mess.
Walked off by accident, pilot error made me question my entire scanning career. One slip, one click and we lost the prize. Now I get roasted on comms every bloody night. Walked off by accident, lesson learned. Probably not, but my rep's been burned. WHPD's finest off his mark, drifting in shame through the void and the dark.
So yeah, that's me, the guy who turned the perfect gang into a one-man sightseeing tour of a yellow dwarf. Fleet stood down, target escaped, and I still haven't lived it down. Dispatch added it to the log.
Operation failure, reason finger misalignment.
Classic.
This will make you walk around the mood and doing the tangles and sands on my dress for you. That's part of the music.
Yeah. It's 3 AM in J152820, and I've just microwaved yesterday's quaif burger. Tripwires lit like a Caldari rave. But this ain't no party, it's patrol time. The ho's cold, the comms are colder. Dispatcher's voice like static, older. Scans up, boys got relic raiders breaching grid. I spill synth on my sleeve, can't even have a quiet cig. Got a tab open to check fittings. My Loki's cloak, heart still ticking. There's a heron nosing through a sleeper sight. He don't know we're tucked in tight like a parasite. Moves late again, says he had to reset probes, but we all know he was AFK. Classic, I mutter mask in rage with calm, but you can't dick cloak karma, mate, it's armed. There's a ping in the dark and a voice on the line. It's dispatch girl saying we're at a time. No gates, no laws, no Concord bark, but you feel us coming when we ping in the dark. With WHPD, mate, we don't do alarms, just pings, scans, traps and harm. Douche's posted on the your mouth like some interstellar bouncer. You ain't getting out. He's got a scrammer web and a smirk on his face. Justice served cold, welcome to our place. I'm sitting on D-scan, drinking lukewarm tea, watching rookies try to act like they're elite. PvP, you ain't slick, you ain't silent. We see your flux, we've been the shadow in your scope since before you had luck. News got fleets, highs got pride, but J-space, that's where cowards and gods collide. Every scan's a gamble, every ping's a prayer, but we're the blokes who answer. Yeah, we're there. There's a ping in the dark and the ship on approach. A Strachio's dancing like a ghostly coach. He thought it was clear, he thought he was smart, but that bookmark's bait and we tore him apart. The WHPD, mate, we don't do flash, we just write crime reports in the wreckage and ash. Oi, you got his name? Bunga Bungagus. Right, noted, another citation for the bin. Violating IES licks, Penal Code, Article 4B, trespassing within sacred wormhole space. Words. And I file it under criminal citation! Night shift ends when the sun don't rise, only when dispatch yawns and says, alright guys, but we don't log off. We fade back into the static haze we made. No medals, no pay, no fables told, just stories traded over wormhole code. So when your screen goes dark and your relic site's void, just remember who ruined your joy. We're not heroes, we're not villains. We're the force that says, mate, this is sacred space, move along. And if you don't, you'll hear that ping in the dark.
You ever get all your gear together? Mission smooth, bags packed, pockets loaded. Then realize you're 15 holes and we're nowhere to roll. Yeah. Welcome to our Friday night.
Ooks in the back of the Strachos, rolling up papers like he's back in rents. Nightshade's got the weed, best of Marion hydroponic. Smells like a sleeper's armpit, but hits like a storm, bring a spike. Blitz, he's got the lighter, always got the lighter. Can't cloak worth a dime, but he can light a roach in a hurricane. We got it all right, everything we need for the ritual except a station. No upwell, no fort, not even a damn Astrahus, just hole after hole. Sea freeze, no statics, shattered rat nests. Moose said, keep going lads, just one more hop. That was 4 wormholes ago.
We ain't getting high tonight.
We're 15 holes deep and the tripwire's tight. No station, no bay, no docking in sight. Just warping in circles through this endless night. We ain't getting high tonight. Got the smoke, got the fire, but not the vibe. Just redshift stars in a bunch of cans. Trying to blaze it up in no man's land. We tried to blaze in a safe spot. Instantly got pinged by a cloaky Gila watch scout. Blitz dropped his lighter. All kit the panic warp. I ended up 200 AU off. Floating next to a lone damn moon named Don't Even Try. We're lost, mate. Floating through static chains with twitchy scanners and dry lungs. Dispatch chimed in once. Maybe you lot should try working. I can't even spark a joint. Dispatch. I've been bouncing like a Tech 2 basketball through the void since downtime. You ever crave a spliff more than you crave loot? I do. Right now. I'd trade this strap for a padded sofa and a gravity field that doesn't fling me 8.2 light years every time I spin. Got a bag of dreams, but nowhere to ignite. Drifting in circles with blitzed out mates in a pocket of space where chill just waits. We ain't getting high tonight. You space life, no station rights. Just me, a bag, the hope so bright. But nah, mate, not tonight. Yo, I think I found a low slip. Nightshade. Bro, that's a drifter hole. Blitz, hold up. Everyone fiance calling.